Make a hoop banquet. It's time to get hoopy with a simple yet beautiful boho style bridal hoop tutorials. Learn how to make a solar flower hoop for your wedding or just a home decor piece. So these are the materials that you need. You would need your glue gun with your glue stick inside that. You need your scissors, you need your plier, and also you would need your ribbon. So this was a green ribbon I got, and then I also got the side ribbon, which was a black ribbon. So you'd also need your canes. It is the main material you're actually going to work with, and it is super extra malleable, so you can actually direct it. Be careful with the cane when you choose on it because it can just break up. Okay, you can just break, sorry. So like that, you just put a hot glue on the ribbon, and then you paste it around the place where the hoop actually meets, okay, so that you actually use it to seal it, and then you'll be able to work around it. So it is extra difficult when working with it, but you have to be extra strong to make sure you get it in place. I'm just being realistic. It is not that easy and that simple as it looks, but you have to be extra. You have to put in more energy so that it just wouldn't control you. You can be able to control the cane. Yes, so actually that's how you do it. You use your ribbon to wrap around it. So you will take some time before you actually leave that side, because you would actually, it is still in the hot shape, and when it's in the hot shape it's melting and it's not that glued together. So that's it. So with it, you just wrap your bias around it, and then you'll be going forward as you actually wrapping your bias or your ribbon around it. So just as you can see in the picture, you just put your glue around the stick when you're done with that excessive part, like extra difficult part. So you just move around it in that smooth process. So that's basically how you go about it. And that, I just hope you enjoyed it. The stick actually got finished. I had to reload my stick. I had to reload it and then make sure that I get it on point. So basically that's what I'm doing here. I hope you're enjoying this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying it, and please subscribe if you want to see more amazing DIYs on this channel. So let's enjoy. So as time goes on, as you're moving forward, you realize that the glue will be getting finished on the hoop, so you would be putting more glue at the places where you haven't actually put the glue at, because you'll be moving forward whilst you're actually adding your ribbon to it. So this is how it's supposed to actually be. So when you realize that you're about past the place where the glue is, you just refill it on the cane, and then you just wrap it up. So you actually add this thing to make it look extra nice. The cane and the wooden or the natural patterns of the canes are really extra nice, but you just want to give it a bit of touch, or you want to use it for in a way where you can actually decide which color you want to use. So that's basically why I use the green, and because I'm using flowers to make this hoop banquet, I just decided to make sure that I just use the green ribbon to actually wrap around it. So I hope you're enjoying it. Stay tuned, enjoy it. So with this section, the ribbon was very small, so I went around it, and then it was left with this small portion. I made sure I actually got my excess ribbon I'm going to add to it, and then I applied the glue on the ribbon, not on the cane, on the ribbon, and then I attached it to it so that it would have that even look. Yes, just like that, just that even look, and then I make sure I would proceed with it. Okay, so this is basically me. It was super extra hot. I really got heavy with that. I really got heavy with that. The glue gun is super extra hot. When it gets to your skin, it gets contact with your skin, it's super extra hot. Yeah, so basically I was sorry for the disturbances, receiving calls and stuff like that. There were some calls, emergency calls coming in, and I had to actually reply them and then give them some information. So basically that is it. So that's basically how it goes about, and that is it. So I just made sure I went around the ones I've actually done. The most difficult part, the place where it gave me that extra. And so basically that's it. So I'm repeating the whole process so that you can actually see how it actually is. So this is how it ended, and I needed some flowers to actually give that touches to it. So these are the flowers. So with here I got my glue gun, all my canes are being wrapped up. So with flowers, like it was super extra. It was heavy, it was so much, so I got my petals from the flowers. Okay, so I got some petals that I would actually use for the base, and then I would basically, when it gets to this time, you just have to be as creative as you can be. It is just you trying to demonstrate your inner peace, your inner aggressive, like your passive aggressive submissive side. It's just you trying to represent yourself in it. Craft is basically you and you alone. So how you believe your craft to be, that is how you're actually going for. So if this is how you want yours to look like, you can go from it's in my process. If you want yours to look other way round, you can go in with that. Okay, so I'm not shaming anyone in any look or any of the starts. It's just you trying to make you, so it is just super you. So I just got some out of it. I just got some of the flowers and I just removed some of them so that it would be not that heavy and not that big. And then that was it. This is actually me placing some of the petals to the hoop bouquet base so that I could actually add my flowers to it. So you can see that I was trying to put it on to see which flight would actually fit and stuff like that. So basically that was it. So this is actually my pattern that I use, but you can also use other patterns provided you're okay with how it's going to come out. Just be you, be your brand, be you're creating it yourself. So just try and then make us see the other side of you. Okay, if you're not that crafty, just try this and you'll see how perfect it would come out. In art, there is nothing like a wrong format or a right format. Art is all about being creative and bringing your inner self out, exploring your inner self, and then letting people know who you really are, not in words but in creating styles. Okay, so basically that's how I actually did it. So I hope you can see it. So I was using the glue gun to actually put them together. I wouldn't actually use any other glue. It was a glue gun and then the glue stick inside there that I actually used to make it. Some other people also use some other form of glue, like carpenter's glue and B6000, E500 and stuff like that. There are those type of glue in the market, but I actually decided to use a glue stick and a glue gun. If you have those type of glue in the house, you basically can actually use it. These are super extra friendly, like anyone can actually all you need is to get your base, which is the cane. Okay, oh my god, I just remember how you used to whip the ass when we were kids and you don't do your homework and you get to the class late or school late, you don't do your homework, you're gonna whip that ass. But they actually have cancelled that here but you're gonna whip that ass. So what are you actually using to whip asses when you were kids, and now when you're becoming the creative tool for us? So let's just embrace it. Okay, you just be you and then make it the way how you want it. So you can see that I'm actually putting out so this is actually the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much.